Right. Hi, Banvuta. You all welcome to the grade 11 Revise and Rise program. So today is the session 3. So now we are going to discuss that third 25 questions today. Right. So now we will move to the question discussion. So I will share you the third set of question. Right. Okay. So this is the first question you can see here. Right. So if the area of a square shaped lamina is 30 square centimeter, find the side length of it to the first approximation. Right. Now they're asking side length. When the area given, side length is asking. So this is to the first approximation related question. Right. Now I will move to the right. See the question here. Now we have the area of a square. This is the square, imagine. Now the area given as area given as 30 square centimeter. So here the area 30 square centimeter, asking the side length of this square. So the area is given by, if I take the side length x, the breadth also x, so the area given by x into x. Okay. So x squared is the area, x into x squared, that is given as 30. Then how to find the x? Just take the square root of both sides. Then now they are asking the square root 30 in a different way, like area of the square given and side length asking. That means the square root of 30. So ignore the first approximation. How to take? You take the square root 30 and you take the lower value and the upper value, the perfect squares. So what is the lower perfect square for 30? You know that is 25, lower perfect square. You take the square root of 25. Then what is the upper perfect square of 30? That is 36. Okay, now you check the gap between these two figures. So here you know the perfect square value. Square root 25 is 5. Put it. 36 is 6. Now you check the gap here. 25 to 30, that gap is 5. 30 to 36, the gap is 6. Okay. Now you check here, right? In between that, what is the gap? If the gap is same, 5 and 6, the in between that 5.5 is the answer. But here now, check for which value that is closer. So here gap 5, here gap 6, right? Almost they are likely same, but only one difference here. Where this near, bit near to the 5, this side, but not much near. Just maybe we assume that only one difference there, 6 and 5. We think that this is bit closer to this side. That means not 5.5, maybe 5.4. Sometimes maybe 5.5. So I check what would be the 5.5. Why? The gaps almost the same without one difference. So now I check 5.5 multiply with 5.5. So answer is 30.25. So now you check that 30 here, here 30.25. That means 0.25 is more. Okay, then you can check whether 5.5 is closer than that. So now you check 5.4, multiply with 5.4 and take the answer. 4 into 4, 16, 1 remaining. 4 into 5, 20 plus 1, 21. 5 into 4, 22 remaining. 5 into 5, 25 plus 2, 27. So you can see now here 29 point something, 16. So that means having here gap is more. Why here 29.16? Like 60 into 100, then it is like 84 something, 0.84, but here 0.25 less. Here 84, right? So what is the lower value? The lower gap creates 5.5 with root 30. Okay, then you can say that root 30 approximately equal, right, which value? 5.5. 5.5 is the answer, but they are asking a side length, give it as the centimeter. Okay, so that is our first question. And some of those who got the answer for first question, right, name I. අද අවසානයේ දෙනවා competition question එක challenge question එක අපි බලමු අද කවුද ඒක හදන්නේ කියලා. Right, after the session I will give you the question, right. Right, then I announce their names. So keep in touch today, right. So question number 2. Right. Yes, Puta, here 10 and 11 both are participating. Right. That's no issue. Right. Question number 2. Find the least common multiple of 3x squared. So here you can see that 3x squared, so 3xy squared. Right. Then the other one xy. The other one is 2x squared y. Yesterday paper also we got this type of questions. දැන් හැමෝටම පුතා දවස් 3ක් එක දිගට අපි කරනවා මේ සීරීස් එක. එතකොට අනිවාර්යෙන්ම so mostly right you can cover up that one. Okay, right. Okay, right. Yes, we are doing. Now check here. 3xy squared xy 2x squared y. Okay, now I will check how to find the LCM. 3 and so what I do, I separate the terms individually. How? 3 then x then y squared. Okay, right. Then so I will write this is our mobile number, right? So after the class you can ask any information regarding the class timetable, these things, right? Okay, so xy, then x and y here, you write similar terms align into that. So x comma y. Then numeric 2 there, then 2, then x squared, under x terms, x squared, and here y. Okay, now you can check that. Here 3 and 2. So what is the LCM of 3 and 2? Both can convert to what? Just check with the larger number 3 and check whether 2 can convert to 3. Can 2 convert to 3? No. Then check the second multiple of 3, that is 6. 6 can, for 6 2 can convert. So 6 is the LCM of these two. Then you take the maximum power of similar terms, x squared, you take the maximum power, x2. Here you take the maximum power, that is y2. So the final answer is 6x squared y squared. That is the LCM of that two. Okay. That is easy. We discussed that kind of questions there. Very good. Right. So the question number 3 there. So B is a prime number between 0 and 10. So they are saying that B is a prime number between 1 and 10. Between 1 and 10. B is a prime number between 1 and 10. So, asking write the set in generating form. Make a godak lamainta amataka kotasak. To write, how to write in generating form. Right. This is the way of writing generating form. See there. This is learned at grade 10. B equal. We define an element x, right? According to this condition, right? I take x, x is the elements, denotes this set element. So then I define it x such that this two dot says that x such that you write x is a prime number. X is a prime number. X such that x is what? X is a prime number because they are saying a prime number. But Putta, here not all the prime numbers takenly, that prime numbers between 1 and 10. So 1 and 10 are prime numbers. So how to write it? In the notation, make a comma and write. So x is between 1 and 10. So you write x between 1 and 10 and put these signs there. So that shows that 1 and 10 doesn't include between 1 and 10. That is how you write in inequality form. So this is you close up the brackets. So this is called the generating form, right? Learn this newly. So x, how to read that one? X such that, two dot means such that x is a prime number. So between 1 and 10, how to write? Between 1 and 10, you put the two terminal and between x is mentioned. Okay, hands up those who got this answer correctly. Right. Okay, we're done. Right, learn the others, right? Those who got incorrect answers, right? Learn how to do that kind of set generation. Right, now we are moving to the question number 4. Right, question number 4, you can see here. Right, there are 3 points ABC. There should be a point P equidistant to these 3 points. Equidistant to these 3 points. Right. Now, you have to use to find the P equidistant to 3 points. We have never learned equidistance to 3 points, but we know equidistance to 2 points to find the location. Then how to find? There are 3 points like A, B, and C. Okay, somewhere these points. So how to find equidistance to these 3 points? First, we will check equidistance to 2 points. That's the locus we learned. So now I take equidistance to A and B. So how to find equidistance to A and B means 2 points. Equidistance to 2 points means the perpendicular bisector. So you draw the perpendicular, you connect AB, okay, and then you draw the perpendicular bisector. How? You keep the compass here and make an arc. You keep the compass there, you make an arc. So similarly, keeping the same distance, you make the arc here. Then you connect these two. Right. Then this is perpendicular as well as this is bisector. That is drawn. That means throughout this line, on the line, any point you choose, then that is having same distance to A and B. But for C, the distance would be varied. Now, the condition means A, B, C, all 3 points having equidistance to that point. Then I choose another 2 points like AOC or BOC. You can choose either two. So I take A and C and I connect A and C together. Then I need to take equidistance to A and C. So how to take? So I take from here A and make equidistance to A and C. That is the perpendicular bisector. Keeping there here. Right. Then I connect these two by a right line. Then that is perpendicular as well as bisect. Now you saw that AB equidistance, A and B means this perpendicular bisector, B, A and C is this perpendicular bisector. So the point which both intersects satisfy the conditions that equidistance to 3 points. So now this is the point we have to choose, right? So this is the point P, right, which is having equidistance to 3 points. When you measure the distance to A, that distance equal, right? When you measure the distance to B, that distance equal when you measure to distance C. That is a new part you learn now. Okay, so that point having equidistance to A, B, and C, both 3 points. All 3 points. බලන්න හොඳ condition එකක්. සමහරු මේක දැනන් හිටියම නැති වෙන්නේ නැති. කොහොමද points තුනකට? How to find the equidistance point to given 3 points? So just take two, right? The intersecting two lines, intersecting point is the points, right? Understood everyone? I think so. බලන්න අලුත් concept මේවා දැන් මම හදලා දැන් මේ අලුත් points. Yes. Do we need to mark that you mark in blue color, right? No, that are not to mark, right? The blue color line not to mark. I show that they are distance equal. So here marks given for drawing two perpendicular bisectors. Two perpendicular bisector of either AB, AC or AB, BC or whatever two perpendicular bisectors to draw. Then that connecting point mark, that is represent, right? Hands up those who got that answer, making two perpendicular bisectors. Okay, well done, right? Excellent. Right, now we are moving to the next question, right? Question number 5. A telephone bill price with VAT 15 watt is 1200. Find the value of the telephone bill before adding the VAT. Before adding the VAT price asking. Lot of students make mistakes in this question. Why? They are trying to subtract 15% of 1200 from 1200. No, that is not the way. I write in this manner. So I write before VAT and then after VAT price. So if I take before VAT 100 rupees, the bill value, the 15% meaning that 15 is added to that as VAT. Then with VAT, it gives you 115. With VAT price 115. Without VAT 100, then 15 added. Then with VAT 115. Now they have given with VAT price, that is 1200. They are asking without VAT before price. So you have to come to a point this way. So you have to build up a ratio here to here, build up the ratio because this side point is not known. Then starting here, if the VAT with VAT 115, without VAT means 100. If that's so, if with VAT 100, 1200, then without that, how much? Then you have to simplify this, right? So you can simplify here 100 into 1200 divide by 115. When you divide it, All right, here something decimals come in, right? It's not much simplified, right? Make a simplify with nane puta avaduttare. Did you get a simplified answer? What was the answer? Make a product simplification එක වෙන්නේ නෑ හරියටම පුතා. ඒ වගේ simplify වෙන්නේ නැති ඒවා දෙන්නේ නෑ සාමාන්‍යයෙන්. කියන්නේ decimal ආවත් ඒක clear වෙන්න ඕනේ. Yes. The answer is 1043. But remember that in exam they will give not give an answer. I checked it, but I think I forgot to edit it. Like 48 there, 48 approximately. I'm right. But in exam, remember that should be a proper answer rather than this. It's my mistakes to make simplified, but understand this concept. Some students get the answer this way, right? They take 1200 15% check, and then they check here 15 into 230, 15 into 115, 180, and then subtract from 1200. Some students here would be there. So that is wrong. Why? That 15% is not charged for 1200. It is charged before the VAT price. So if you take 15% of this, that is not the 15% of the before VAT. Okay, that's why that method is wrong. Lot of students doing that manner. That's why I gave that question to you. Right, okay, that question 5 is done. Right, question 6 now. Right, we did similar question. Find the value of x plus y. If here given puta, right, 5x plus 13y, 5x plus 13y equal, here it gives us 5. So that is the first equation. And then second one, 3x minus 5y, 3x minus 5y equal, right, that is 3. Okay. For finding x plus y or x minus y in some cases, you need to make the x and y coefficient equal, right? X and y coefficient to be equal, both, right? To take x plus y, it may comes as 5x plus 5y, 8x plus 8y, 3x plus 3y, likewise. So you first check whether they are x coefficient same. 5x plus 3x, 8x, 13y minus 5, also 8y. When you adding, here 8x build up, here 8y build up. So your purpose is done. Then what you do, you add the two equations, right? So you add first and second, left side addition and right side addition. So here 5x plus 13y plus 3x minus 5y equal right side addition 5 plus 3. Okay, now check here 5x plus 3x, it becomes 8x plus 13y subtract 5y, 8y equal 5 plus 3, 8. Okay, now take a common factor here, 8 outside, x plus y equal 8. Then divide by 8 both the sides, right? The common factor 8 taken, you divide by 8 both the sides. So 8, 8 cancelled. Then x plus y equal 8 upon 8 means 1. Okay, x plus y equal 1. Right, that's question number 6. Now we are moving to the question number 7. Question number 7, find the magnitude of the information. As per the information, the x value, right? That is given as a right angle triangle. See there, this is a right angle triangle. And here, these two sides equal. And here 90 degree and here x is asking. So if the two sides equal, their opposite angles are equal. This is the logic, right? This angle and this angles are equal. So he also marked as x. Now you know that here 90, here x, here x. The sum of all the three angles equal to 180. So you write x plus here 90 degree equal 180 degrees. So x plus x2 x plus 90 equal 180 degree. Then subject 2x equal 180 subtract 90. Then 2x equal 90 degree. Then divide by 2 both the sides. So 2x divide by 2, here also divide by 2. Then you can see that 2 cancelled, x equal 45 degrees. Right, x equal 45 degrees. Okay, just simple question. Now we are moving to the question number 10. Question number 10 is related to the quadratic equation. What is that? Related to the quadratic equation. Now see that it is factorized and given 2x into 3x minus 1 equals 0. Now you can see this is factorized. So that is a quadratic equations. To solve a quadratic equation, the equations to be factorized. So how to identify whether it's factorized or not? You can see that something multiply with something. Multiplication comes and equal to 0. Factorizing means addition, subtraction terms convert to the multiplication. So now you know the multiplied two terms. One is 2x, other one is 3x minus 1. So now you can say that 2x equals 0 or the other one 3x minus 1 equals 0. Okay, so the multiplied together and became 0 as we discussed previously. Logic is 1 to be equal 0. So now you can say that divide by 2 both the sides. Then you can see that 2 cancelled, x equals 0. And here subject x, 3x equal plus 1. Just divide by 3 both the sides. 3 cancelled. So x equal 1 upon 3. X equal 1 upon 3. So what are the results now? X equals 0 or x equal 1 upon 3. Okay, so that are the solution roots of the equation. Right, complete that. Right, now we are moving to the 11th question. See the 11th question. 8 miss सुनाद 8 9 miss सुनाद बेटे. Yes. So 8 is done. 9. Find the magnitude of A and B given in the figure. Right. I will move to that figure. So this is the question. Find the magnitude of A and B from the given information. Right. See everyone. Here you can see carefully. Here at once you can see this is a straight line. The angles on the straight line. Right. So they add up to 180. So you can write E plus E equal 180 degrees. So adding A plus A, that gives you like 3A equal 180 degrees. Just divide by 3 both the sides. So 3 cancelled. Then A equal 180 divided by 3 means 60 degree. A equals 60 degree. Okay, A 60. Then apply the value of A, here 60, here 60, here B. Now you can see that these two lines parallel, and then you can see this is the alternate angle. If the lines are parallel, then alternate angles are equal. So here 60, then B also 60. Why? They are alternate angles. B equals 60 degree. Here 60, then here also 60. Okay, right. Then question number 10, that is related to the factorizing question, right? See the factorizing, that is bit different one with the x squared coefficient 3. So they are asking to factorize 3x squared minus 5x plus 12, sorry, minus 12. Now check how to do the factorizing. This is appear as a trinomial quadratic expressions, no common factors there. Then what we do, we multiply this minus 2 with 3x squared. Okay, we multiply this minus 12 with 3x squared, then minus 12 into 3, that gives you minus 36 x squared, and then you multiply, you take the multiplication as minus 36 and the sum is minus 5. So one to be positive and one to be negative to have 36, and then when you add up means subtracted and give the answer minus 5. Okay, so the difference shall be minus 5. So different 5 and product 36 answer is what? You check that 9 into 4. Then here minus 5 is the sum, then the bigger value minus 9 should be minus, and the other 9 into 4, 4 should be positive. Now check product negative 36, sum is negative 5. Now you replace the middle term by plus 4x minus 9x minus 12. Now you take common factors 2 by 2, here x taken out, then 3x plus 4, and here minus 3 is taken out, then 3x plus 4. Right, then 3x plus 4 here, 3x plus 4, and here x is there, so x minus 3. So what is the answer? 3x plus 4 into x minus 3. That is the 11th answer. Okay, now we will move to the 12th answer. Okay, 10 is done. 10 is this one. Right. So now we will move to the 11th. Yes, 11th. Now check the 11th one. 2 to the power 1.025 equal, right, 2.035. If that's so, they are asking write in the logarithm format, right? Some students are in trouble, right? Where whenever they see the like decimals, the algebraic, right, they are confusing. But remember how to do that one. So this is the base side. You choose not the base side, the other side, and take the logarithm of other sides. Logarithm of 2.035, you take logarithm of other sides, but you require a base. That base is here, base is 2. You bring that base as 2. Okay, then here base is taken, then index is isolated, that is 1.025. Okay, so what is the answer then? I can write logarithm of 2.035 to the base 2 equal 1.025. 1.025. Okay, that is the answer. Hands up those who got this answer. May decimal dunnu gaman amber no lamai. Moment දෙයක් නෑ right හරියට දැන් අපේ ළමයි වැඩ ටික කරා යනවා හරියටම ඕන ගානකට සෙට් වෙන questions ටිකක් මම හදන්නේ මේකේ right so දැන් ඔයාලට පේනවනේ ටිකක් වෙනස් විදිහේ ගණන් දාන්නේ අපි paper class වල නැති ඒවා අලුත් ඒවා හිතන්න පුළුවන් ගැටලු ටිකක් එන්න add කරනවා papers වල right we are applying that's a kind of very thinking logical questions for these sessions. Right, 13. Okay, 13. Find the perimeter of the sector from the given information, 45-degree sector, right? Now we will draw a 45-degree sector. Right, see there, I will draw the 45-degree sector. And here the 45-degree, okay, and they are measuring 45-degree. And here 28 centimeter is the radius. This is the radius, 28 centimeter. Okay. Now what they are asking, find the perimeter of the sector. Perimeter. Okay. To find the perimeter, you required 12th question එක කීයද අපි කරේ නැහැ කියන්නේ 12th නේ okay right I will do it. So that is 13th. Yes. Okay, right. So perimeter of this sector. So the perimeter means, right, we have to find the arc length plus the two radius. Perimeter means the sum of outer length, right? When you start from a certain point, you have to run throughout this path and come back to the initial point. So there you have to find the arc length, that is the not known length. So how to find the arc length of the sector? You know that C equal full circle 25R. But I have mentioned you in O-level paper, what are the questions given for the part 1 paper? You have the questions of 180-degree sector, 90-degree sector, or 45-degree sector. So here, remember, 45-degree means from a full circle, how much the portion? That is 1/8. You write 1/8 into 25R. 1/8 into 25R. So apply that 1/8 into 2 into 5 into R. R is what? R is the radius, that is 28 centimeter. Okay, 1/8 into 25R. Remember that one for 45-degree, for area or the circumference, 1/8 is the fraction applied. Okay, for 90-degree, 1/4 is the fraction applied front. The semicircle, 1/2. Right. Okay, now you can simplify 7, 1, 7, 4. So 2, 1, 2, 4. Then 4, 1, 4, 1. Then C given as 22 centimeter. That is the arc length. So, but they are asking here the perimeter. So perimeter given as arc length plus 2 radius. Arc length is 22 centimeter plus the 2 radius. 2 radius means 28 2. Right, 28 2 times, that is 56. So that means 22 plus here 56, that gives you 78 centimeter. Okay, that's the perimeter. Okay, perimeter means the sum of all the outer length, right? Arc length means just the curved length only. Right, okay, is this correct? Fine, now we move to the question number 12. Question number 12 there. Solving an equation 5 upon 2x minus 1 upon x equal 1 upon 6. Now check there. Here the denominator, this is simple equation, but to solve the simple equation, their denominator must equal, right? So here, to solve this fraction, denominator must equal. So here x, here 2x, what I do, I make 2x here by multiplying to both the sides. Then 5 upon 2x, right, minus 2 upon 2x equal 1 upon 6. Now you can see that the denominator 2x same here. Then subtract 5 minus 2 means 3 equal 1 upon 6. Okay, right. Then 3 upon 2x equal 1 upon 6. Now this is two fractions equal, right, of the equal mark. Then what you can apply the cross multiplication. That's the easiest way. Just apply cross multiplication this way. So 2x into 1 equal the other side, right? 6 into 3. 6 into 3. Then you can see that 2x into 1, 2x equal 6 into 3, 18. Just divide by 2 both the sides. Then 2 cancelled, x equal 8 upon 2, 18 upon 2, that means 9. Yes, Puta? So they are the value above x is 2. Yeah. In the question. Yes. Sorry, my mistake. I written a question, a different question. Yes. The question says here not 1 upon x, 2 upon 6. I will here also taken the answer. අන්න එකයි වෙන්නේ. සමහරු අය වැරදිලත් උත්තර ගන්නවා බලන්න ලස්සන උත්තරයක් එන්නේ. 9. හරි මම වෙනම question එකක් හදලා තියෙන්නේ. මොකද 1 upon x නෙමෙයි ගානේ තියෙන්නේ 2 upon x. මේකයි ගාන තියෙන්නේ 5 upon 2x minus 2 upon x නේද තියෙන්නේ. Right. Okay, equal 1 upon 6. Make balance. Make out trade on here 2 multiply by 2. Okay, then it becomes 5 upon 2x minus 4 upon 2x equal 1 upon x, 1 upon 6. Now same denominator 2x, 6 subtract 5 subtract 4 means 1, 1 upon 6. Now cross multiply. Okay, cross multiply, then 2x into 1, 2x equal 1 into 6, 6. So just divide by 2 both the sides, then x equal 3. Same methods. So the answer for this question, x equal 3. Ninth question එක හැදුවා පුතා. Ninth is done. අද මිස් වෙනවනේ question නේද? ද වහිනව නේද පුතා ලංකාවටම? එළවලුත් කල් ගියා එළවලු exam එකක් දවස් 3කට. Right. Now see the next one. Yes, 13 done. 14, right? We have to do 14. Then I will move to the 14th one. So here I need to tell something better because that's why I am drawing the sketch rather than moving to the PDF. In PDF, you cannot see nicely. See there. So here we have, right, this kind of fiction there. Make ගොඩක් important. දැන් අපිට ප්‍රශ්න වලින් අහුණා පුතා. හරියට අල්ල ගන්නවා නම් ආයි maths වලට මම කියන්නේ ලකුණු 100ම දාන්න පුළුවන්. හරියට set වෙලා බලන්න. වැඩ ටික හරියටම කරොත් මම කියන විදිහට මේ classes ටිකට join වෙලා ආය දඟලන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. solid මේ එකක් එනවා. වරදින්නෙම නැහැ එකක්වත් exam එකේ. හරි. Here x and here 120. Right. So what they are asking 120. X is asking, okay? Right, now how to find, there is a theorem here. See, this is the angle obtained on the sector, okay, 120. So this is the angle obtained on the center. But this center angle and the sector angle, center and sector, is not in the same segment. Why? This is the above part, above segment, this is the below segment. So whenever they are not in the same segment, then what to do? This is equal not to twice of this. Right, this is the x is equal to not to twice of this. This reflect angle. Remember that this reflect angle is twice of this. That's happened. So I'm student take x is 240 kilo. Make it degune ganna metana cent kilo, but they are not in the same segment. Remember that. And further, by looking into the angle also, it cannot be 240. Make the common sense. 240 means a reflex angle. If you take x as 240, twice of that, but x is like obtuse angle. It cannot be 240. Okay, now you can see here 120, then here is the twice. Reflect of x is the twice, then that is 240 outside. So now you can find out x. How? This 240 plus, so this is the 240. This 240 plus x is angles around the point, they add up to 360. So you can write x plus this 240 degree equal 360 degree. Okay, then subject x as 360, subtracts 240. So now you can take x as 120. X as 120. Hands up those who got the answer. 120. Okay, මේක වරද්දන්න එපා. Right. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි අර හැමෝම බැරි ගණන් පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕනේ අපිට. හැමෝම හදන ගණන් පුළුවන් වෙනවට වඩා right අපිට හැමෝම අමාරුයි කියන බැරිව පුළුවන් වෙනකොට තමයි අපි ස්කිල් එක වැඩි වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. right එහෙම වෙන්නේ. Right, now we move to the next question. Right. Find the volume of a right circular cylinder of height 10 centimeter and radius 7 centimeter. Okay, they are asking the volume. Right, we know that the volume is given by 5r squared h. Right. So the question number 15 says that volume equal 5r squared h. Okay, then apply it. 522 upon 7 into r squared. So what is r squared? 7 squared. 7 into 7, that is r squared, into h, height. So the height given as 10 centimeter. Okay, that's the volume. 5r squared is cross-sectional area into height. Then it gives you 7 into 2, 14, 7 into 2, 14, 15, into 10, 1540 cubic centimeter. That's the volume dating. The question number 15 says, okay. Now we are moving to the question number 16. The figure shows, the pie chart shows with the number of sport participants and non-participants in a class of 36 total students. How many people do not participate in sport competition? Right, here you can see that. I can move to the question here. So in this question, this is 120 is the participant, right? And the balance is the not participant. This is the not participant. Okay, what is the not participant angle? You can see that this is 120. Then the balance, this one is from 360, subtracts 120. That gives you 240. Yeah, 240. And then how many people do not participate? Do not participate means this 240 degree. Then make a fraction of this angle from the total angle, right? What is the total angle? 360. Out of that, what is the do not participate angle? 250. 240. From 360, do not participate 240. If that's so, right, from 36 students, how much? 360 වලින් 240 නම් 36 වලින් කොච්චරද? So here 0 0 cancelled, 36 1 36 1. So 24. So what is that? 24 students do not participate to the event. Okay, right. Okay, right. Yes, this is the ninth question. Equals 60, right? Because 3a equal to 180 and a 60, and b is 60 by alternate angles. They are here a and here b alternate, then they are equal. A 60, b also 60. Right. Solve x into x plus 2 equal 0. So they are saying that 60 into 1, x into the quadratic, we met a quadratic there. X into x plus 2 equals 0. So in a quadratic, we know the concept. What is the concept? The product equals 0, then at least 1 to equal 0, right? So you write x equals 0 or x plus 2 equals 0. Here x is an answer, here subject x as -2. Right. So then we move to the 17. The product equals 0, 1 to be equals 0. Right. Now, seventh terms of a geometric progression as a power of 3, where common ratio is 1/3 and the first term is 243 r. Now, a geometric progression. In a geometric progression, nth term is given as Tn given as AR n minus 1 power. Okay, that is the nth term formula. Tn equal AR n minus 1. For finding any terms of the progression, we can apply this Tn equal AR n minus 1. Now, apply the given informations to the equation. What are the given information here? Seventh term given. So n means 7. T for n you substitute 7. So A first term is 243 into R ratio. The ratio is given as 1/3. 1/3, then 7 asking 7th term in 7 minus 1. Okay. So they ask in the 7th term T7 equal 243 into 1/3. How many power? 7 minus 1 means 6. So 243 into, right, how to take 1/3 power 6? 1 power 6, 1, then 3 to the power 6. Okay. 1 power 6 given and 3 also power 6. 3 to the power 6. Then what I need to do? Then as a power of 3, I need to simplify. This is not the final answer. 243, I can say that 81 into 3, that means 3 to the power 4, 81 means, again 3 means 3 to the power 5. So here 243 as 3 to the power 5. I can write into 1 means 1, divide by 3 to the power 6 there below. Now you can say that 3 to the power 5 top, right, bottom 3 to the power 6, right. So you can apply the index rule. What is the index rule? When the division index means subtracted. 5 subtract 6. From the top index subtracts the bottom index. 5 subtract 6 means -1. So 3 to the power negative 1 means this is also acceptable as a power of 3 they are asking, or you can write as 1 upon 3 to the power 1 as a positive index. Both are accepted, but all the time give it as a positive index. So the better give the answer 1 upon 3. Hands up those who got the answer 1 upon 3. Right, geometric progression. I think this is known by the grade 10, 11 students because that is the lesson of grade 11 second term end. Okay, but the grade 10 student you can identify like arithmetic progression. For geometric progression, we are having the common multiplication, common ratio. We have to find this term by this formula Tn equal ARn minus 1. Right, now we are moving to the next question. So today I will give that challenge question at last, and we'll check who will going to win today as the very first quiz champion. Huh? Right. Question number 19. The area of the curved surface of a right circular cylinder is 220 square centimeter. Find the radius of cylinder, height is 10 arm. Yesterday I introduced you this one. They have given the curved surface area. So curved surface area is given, and they are asking the find the radius of the cylinder. So the curved surface area as a formula equal to 5RH. So curved surface area is now 220 equal 2 into 5 into R into H. H means the height given as 10. Apply the 10 centimeter. Now you can simplify here. 220 equal 2 into 22, 44 into 10 means 444 R upon 7. Now how to do this kind of question? Just R to subject. So division 7 you can cancel with multiplication 7 both sides. So 7 7 cancelled. Then you can say that 440 R equals 7 into 220. Now subject R just divide by 440 both the side. Then here cancelled. Then you can say that R equal 7 into 220 divide by 440. Okay, then 0 0 cancelled, 22 1, 22 2. So R equals 7 upon 2. That means as a fraction 7 upon 2, as a decimal 3.5 centimeter. 3.5. Corrected? 3.5 centimeter. Okay, right. Now we move to the question here. This one, distance time graph, right? Everyone carefully see to the distance time graph. Right. Now check here. In 2018 paper, we got a distance time graph as the part 2, part B, 10 mark question, right? Instead of the area question. So that's what it's important. So here they are asking what? They're asking find the speed of the part with the highest speed, right? Highest speed. How to identify the highest speed by looking into the graph, right? Send me the answer to the chat. How to find the highest speed without any calculation, but looking into the graph. If you can see, you can answer. We are having the highest speed, A, B, or B, C. What is your answer? Vyaputa, right? Send us answer. highest speed. Yes, good answer given by many years. Okay, right. Very good. Right, we got that. Shakib also given. Right. Okay, very good. So, how to identify? Yes, Amashi. Yes. Uh, so, having a higher slope, right? If it create with the x-axis a lower slope, that means lower speed. If create with the x-axis, this is the x-axis, no? With the x-axis, if it creates a lower slope, if theta, when theta goes, right, when theta goes, right, when theta is more, right, the angle with the x-axis more, right, coming towards here, then the speed is more. Right. So now you check with the x-axis all the time. With the x-axis, now you can see this is the angle less, this is the bigger angle with the x-axis because if it comes here, but it get downwards towards the x-axis. So if get towards the x-axis mean the speed low when it gets toward the y-axis, right? Like this way that if speed is more. So how to find the, now you understood which having the highest speed AB part. Okay, then how to find the speed of such parts? Just take the gradient. What's the gradient says? The gradient is the right vertical height. You choose a right angle triangle, this one, right, this right angle triangle, and take the vertical height and divide that by the horizontal length. So then you can see that speed equal, right, the vertical height. What is the vertical height here? Meter wise 20. So 20 meter divided by the horizontal length. This is the horizontal length, that is 4. What is the unit? 4 seconds. So now you can see 20 upon 4 is 5 meter and second goes to be up meter per second. Keep the unit. So what is the answer? 5 meter per seconds. So when you need to find the speed of this part, then how to find the speed of that part? Just this vertical height divided by this horizontal length. You can choose BC speed. So this height is what? From 20 to 40. That gap. That is 20 meter divided by right here to here length 4 to 8, 10, 4 to 10 gap. 4 to 10 is 6 seconds. Okay, then what is the speed? Speed equal 20 meter divided by 6 seconds. So that like 3 point something, 3.3. 3.33 continuing meter per seconds. So now you can see that here 3.3 something, here 5 meter per second. So it's also proved that having high speed is in this part. Okay, this answer is sufficient, 5 ms minus 1. Okay, now see the question number 21. Right. Okay, so this is like the question, right? And this side is produced. Okay, now check the angles given here. Here X and here 50. And here it is having 120 degree. Okay, now check. So they are asking now find the value of x using the given figure. Right, there are several ways to approach this question. You can see here, here 120, then you can find out the interior angle. Why? This is a straight line, they add up to 180. So you can find here that is 60 degree. Okay, then you can see that this is a triangle. Okay, this is a triangle. Then this is the one side produced here. Then you can see that this extended angle is the exterior angle equal interior opposite sum. Interior opposite sum. So the exterior equal interior opposite sum. Sum of these two. So exterior is x equal interior opposite sum means 60 plus 50 degree. Right. Then you can say that x equals 60 plus 50, 110 degrees. Okay. So that is the question number 21 says using the exterior angle theorem. Right. Then 21 is done. Then we move to the 22. So see we are now moving to the 22 question. See they are 5 upon 2x squared, 5 upon 3x squared into, right, 12x upon 10. 12x upon 10, right? Now we will check how to multiply the fraction, right? So in multiplying fraction, you check into this direction and this direction multiplication and check how to simplify. 5, 1, 5, 2. Okay, then 3, 1, 3, 4. Okay, then x1, here x1 cancelled. Then balance things multiply. So 1 into 4, it becomes 4 upon, right here, x into 2, it becomes 2x. Further, we can see a simplification here. I forgot to do that one. Now you can do 2, 1, 2, 2. Simplest form. Then top part 2, the bottom part is x. Okay, 2 upon x. 2 upon x is the answer. When you give, right, there shouldn't be any further simplification in the final answer. Okay, right. So now we are moving to the 23rd question. See the 23rd. So find the equation of the straight line which passes through the point 1, 3 and 3, 8. Now check my student. This is a question I need to highlight you. Right. Here you can see that there are 2 points given. Then හදන හැම question එකම එකට ගොඩක් වෙලාවට වෙනස් පුතා. So here it is 2 points, 1, 3 a line pass, the other one 2, 8. Okay, these are the 2 points. Sorry, 1, 3 and 3, 8. 3, 8. So now 2 points passing a line equation they are asking. Right, remember that to find the equation of a straight line, what is the identity of the straight line? Y equal mx plus c, as we mentioned earlier. Right, to give the equation, we required m and c values. අපිට ඕනේ පුතේ m සහ c values. M means the gradient, c means the intercept. So how to find the gradient? Using 2 points, you can find the gradient. So what is the gradient now? I find y difference over x difference. Remember that y coordinate difference, take the x coordinate, divide by the x coordinate difference. So this is the gradient formula. So for that you require 2 points. Yes, we have 2 points. Here the y to 1 point, here the other point. So y is the second coordinate. You take into this direction. I take here y is 8, subtract, here y is 3. So 8 subtract 3, y difference, divide by the x difference. So what is the x difference here? 3 subtract 1. Okay, so 8 subtract 3 is 5 upon 3 subtract 1 means 2. So what is the gradient now? 5 upon 2. Gradient is 5 upon 2. Okay. Now that is fine. Now you need to find the intercept, Putta. So here by looking into a coordinate, previous session, second session we discussed, we had a 0, comma something coordinate. Right. But here we do not have a 0, comma coordinate. Right. No 0, comma coordinate. Then how to do? If 0, comma coordinates there, 0, comma 3, 0, comma 5, 0, comma 10, 0, comma 9, that the second value is the intercept. But here we cannot take. So what you do now, you write the equation in the form of y equal m, we have 5 upon 2 x. You write x, but c do not know. Write c as it is c. Now we have equation but need totally completed. C to be found. Then we know that is the equation now. Then we know that this equation passes through that 2 points, means that equation to satisfy the coordinates of any of these two. So what you can do, you can substitute for this equation any of these two coordinates. So substitute that coordinates into this equation. 1, comma 3 I substitute. So first one x, second one y. So for y you substitute 3 equal for y coordinate apply for y in the equation. 5 upon 2 into x for x 1 plus c. Now you can see 3 equal 5 into 1, 5 upon 2 plus c. Okay, then here subtracts 3 minus 5 upon 2 equals c. Then denominator saman karagana, make the denominator equal. Then 2 into 3 6 minus 5 means 1 upon 2 is the c. C is 1 upon 2. බලන්න හොඳම ගානක් ඕක තමයි එන්න පුළුවන් අමාරුම ගාන straight line. That would be the hardest question in the straight line graph. Right, Putta. Now check here. Last step not clear. Yes, what we did, we wrote the equation. Okay, we wrote the equation. Okay, see there, the gradient is fine, no? Gradient is 5 upon 2, no? Right, so m is 5 upon 2. Right, c is not known, c as c. Then we wrote that y equal mx 5 upon 2 x plus c. Okay, in terms of c. Then we substitute, it passes through 1, comma 3. 1 means x coordinate, 3 means y coordinate. Okay, then we substitute for x value here 1, y value 3. So here you substitute 3 equal for y 3, then 5 upon 2 into x for x coordinate 1 plus c. Then here 3 equal 5 upon 2 plus c. Then what you do, you bring this one to the other side as negative 5 upon 2 equals c. Okay, now check here how to take this one. This is denominator 1. Oh, think that 3 minus 5 upon 2 means 2.5. 3 waliin 2.5 subtract karapam 0.5. That means half. Okay, in that way. Or other way, make the same denominator. 2 into 3, 6 minus 5, 1 upon 2 is the c. So c 1 upon 2. Yes. Then what is the equation? Then what is the equation? You can write, substitute for c 5 upon 2 x plus, write c, for c you substitute 1/2. That is perfect. Okay. So this is the equation, y equal 5 upon 2x plus half. So that's the very hardest question that can be raised in the O-level paper, right? Everyone concentrate here, right, on this question. Okay, right now we are moving to the last question, 24th question. Right, see there. Find the length of CE if the length of side AC is 8 centimeter. Right. Now see that this is the converse of midpoint theorem to be applied. So what is the converse of midpoint theorem says? Right. Here one side midpoint given, AB side midpoint given. From that midpoint, a parallel line is drawn to a third side. A parallel line is drawn to this side. Then what happened? The third side is bisected. That is the midpoint theorem converse says. What the converse says? If you draw a parallel line from a midpoint of one side to another side, right? Then the third side is bisected. So ඒ side එක bisect වෙලා යනවා. පැහැදිලිද? Right. ඒක තමයි midpoint theorem එකේ converse එක. So in the converse, one midpoint given and parallel line drawn to the other side given, not two midpoint. Then the third side is bisected. So what happened then? This is bisected. This is your outcome. This is the outcome you applied. So now AC is totally 8 centimeter. Bisected means this CE parts become 4 centimeter. CE became 4 centimeter. 4 centimeter is the answer. The converse of midpoint theorem. Now the cyclic quadrilateral puta. Right. See here. In cyclic quadrilateral, here as I mentioned, here you can see that this is the 2 points. Subtend and the angle is x. Subtend and the sector is 60. So 60 is x is twice of 60. X is equal twice of 60 degree. So x equal twice of 60 means 120. Why? The angle subtend on the center is x. Angle subtend on the sector is 60. So x is twice of 60. So that means 120. Okay, now check. There are several methods. Now check here cyclic quadrilateral bigger one. Then these are two opposite angles, 60 and y. So you can see that 60 plus y are the opposite angles, then they are equal to 180. The opposite angle sum 60 plus y equal to 180. They are opposite angle of a cyclic quadrilateral. They are complementary. So supplementary. So y equal now 180 subtract 60. That gives you 120 degrees. So y equal 120 degrees. Right, that's it. Okay, so take how many marks for you? How many marks you got for this 75 questions being done within this week? That is our plan for this week, right? So that is completed. Now the challenge questions to be offered to you, right? Okay, very good. Right, everyone ready to answer the question, right? So you can send us the message once you completed. Then I will check who will be the winner, right? The first winner, right, within the period given and answer correctly, huh? Right, correctly answer the question, right? Ready for that one. Now I am planning the question and I will give it to you, right? Okay, right. Right. Ready? Right. Right. This is the question. Right. Directly do it and send the answer. Write down. Factorize 2x squared plus 7x minus 15. Right. Start doing. 2x squared plus 7x minus 15. Right. Now the completion is start. You can drop the answers to the chat. Send the answer. Huh? Send the answer. Those who completed. Then they accepted. Right. We are reviewing the answers. Yes. We'll announce you. Not one fact. Mithuli has said that the answer, right? We'll check. Yes, Rajuran. Just a bit incorrect answer, but similar. Then Shakib. Yes, Shakib and Saint. Then Mithuli. Uh, also Saint. Then uh, Amira also Saint. Nimra also Saint. Menudi also Saint. Yes, correct. Then Rajran also correct. Then again Saint. That answer okay. First answer incorrect. The second one also I think doubts. Ravindu okay. Harikishan okay. Then Tarusha also okay. Tarusha from grade 10. Benguni okay. Plus yes, Benguni is one also okay. And Venuri then send okay. Right. Yes. Amira okay. Then Ian okay. Ashad one not okay. Right. Harikishan okay. Right. Disakya. Disakya also okay, but equal mark written. Setumi okay. Not okay. Setumi it's plus 10 there. Amshi okay. Right. Tarusha. Yes. Disakya. Yes. Inguni. Yes. Right. So this is our results. Right. Here I will move to again the summary. Once you completed, right, send the answer. So here Mithuli said that done, but the answer received later. But I think Mithuli answer is also correct. But as per this question, then Rajaran sent the answer, but Rajaran's first answer just a sign change, incorrect. Then we got Shakib answer, right? Shakib answer is correct. So as per the today competition, the Shakib won as the first winner of the question 2x minus 3 into x plus 5. Okay, right. We wish him as the first winner the best of luck for the first Q competition of the first week. But then the second winner is Mithuli Senesa got the answer secondly, but she told firstly, but the answer taken secondly. So I consider as the second winner. Then the third winner is Nimra Mahmood, right? He is the third winner, right? Okay, then Shakib first, Mithuli second, and then Muhammad third, right? Okay, Buddha, great. And so we send me your name after the class name and the score to the chat box, WhatsApp, my WhatsApp. Then I will announce your name. Okay, right. So I will do this one before wind up the class. So here minus 15 into 2x squared multiply, then that gives you minus 30x squared, right? Then check with the multiplication. Minus 30 comes and addition plus 7. So 10 into 3 is the difference 7 units. So 10x, 3x is the pair. Now you check here plus 7 should be there, then the bigger value plus the smaller value minus. Now you replace, right, plus 10x minus 3x minus 15. Okay, then 2 by 2 taken the common factors, then 2x taken out, then x plus 5, then here minus 3 taken out, then x plus 5. Okay, then x plus 5 is common, the other one 2x minus 3. Okay, so this is the factors. Okay, right. So we completed the first week quiz competition, 75 done. So with the revise and rise program, we meet with by next week, Sunday, right at 10 p.m. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, right? Okay, my student, thank you very much. We'll meet by next week. Have a nice day. Right.